What up, everyone? It's your boy, Martin Lewis. Team Real. Okay, so I try to go live again on my phone, and there's still this like horrible echo. So if you guys know how I can use my camera instead of my laptop camera to go live, let me know. I would totally appreciate it. For real. I would really appreciate it. What's up, Darenia Stewart? You are first. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into it today, okay, guys? So we got a lot to cover today, actually. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing this maybe every day. You let me know. These are not in-depth research. This is just me pulling things up and we talking about it, chit-chatting about it. That's it, okay? I might do a little bit of research, but not too much, because that energy, I'm saving it for my main video, because you guys know I'm working on a doco type of video at the moment. So we're just going to get into it, okay? Let's get into the Wendy Williams situation first, and we're going to talk about the other stuff that has been going on, okay? So let's share my screen right here. I haven't been on this for a while, so let me be really quick about this. I got it. Okay, can you see that? But can you see me? That is the question. Okay, you can't see me, but we're going to be using this right here because it's 10 times better. Ooh, look at that. Look better now, right? Okay, so you guys know, for you guys that don't know, Stunner Girl is a rapper and she was on a show called The Baddies, right? You guys know the Zeus Network, they own Baddies, etc. And she was on that show. So basically, there was some drama because they wouldn't pay her enough and they wanted her to be on the show. And she's like, look, I have bookings and my bookings are paying me this much. Why would I turn that down to be on a show? It's a bit, and I think she tried to have a middle ground, but it just wasn't happening. I'm not too sure, but there was drama about that. And then they tried to take her IG down, etc. Which, if you watch my previous videos, we've spoken about that, because Lemmy, if he doesn't like what you say, he would try to take your page down. He has this girl that works for him, and they basically do false claiming and stuff like that. Pretty crazy. So from my understanding, I thought Stunner Girl actually moved with RJay, or there was some deal going on, because RJay has his own network. He also used to be a part of the Zeus network. He was getting a slice of the cake, but something happened between there and there was some drama. And for you guys that don't know, there's actually a video of Lemmy getting beaten up by RJay's security guards. But I think Lemmy always manages to take down those videos that always get uploaded, because he hates it when people upload those videos of him getting jumped, or he tries to act tough and then the security comes and then it's all crazy. And I'm pretty sure it's RJay's security or either RJay's friends, one of the two. So anyway, it looks like there's some drama between the two, because she ends up saying this. She says, instead of consistently being worried about me, RJay needs to focus on what he did to Wendy Williams. She ain't been the same since you took her on the DRUG binge, gang. So it's funny that she's in this. Whatever to me, let me tell you straight up, it sounds like a fallacy, because whatever he said about her, or whatever he said, she's not addressing what he said, and instead throws a accusation based with no evidence. There's a lot of videos and rumors speculating around that RJay did the OV with Wendy Williams, and that's why there's been problems and stuff like that. And maybe we'll do a reaction. Let me know if you want me to react to a certain video about that, and we can do it tomorrow. My Instagram is The Real Martin Lewis, Louis, not LEWIS, LOUIS. And you can send me the video, and we can go watch it tomorrow, and then we can check it all out, or maybe even later today or tonight. But basically, it's funny how she mentions that RJay is talking about her, but she's not going to talk about what he said. So she uses this to take the focus of whatever he mentions about her to put it on him. So now I'm curious about what he actually said. What are the interviews? What is he saying about her? And why is she using a fallacy to not address whatever he said? But I could be wrong, but I need to see this interview, because clearly he was talking about her and she didn't want to address it. So she's throwing this if it's true, if it's not, I don't know. So I do want to see the interview where he talks about her, and I also want to see the rumor videos about him apparently ODing with Wendy Williams. So let's go to the next story that I'm about to talk about, okay? I know the Spastic Alley crew is here, so I'm going to let you wait very, very long with that Keesha video, just so you know. You're going to wait very long because I know you guys are itching and burning for me to talk about Keesha Kaylee, but you're going to have to wait very long until the end of the live stream for me to talk about that, okay? So we are going to remove this and we are going to get straight into the next story. I know they're bugging right now. They're itching. They're going, what is he going to say? He's probably going to defend her. Oh, my God. You know, they be obsessing. It's so funny. So what is the next story I'm going to show you guys? Where is it at? Okay. What is that? That's my Facebook. How dare you message me? Okay, so let me... Okay, so here it is. Okay, so this is pretty disturbing. Just be prepared for this. This is really disturbing, and we're about to watch this. So I just want to give you a heads up. If you don't like listening about slavery talk, then this is not for you. So I'm going to show you guys this. Is it sharing? Share this tab instead. Okay, great. So we're going to watch this. I'm going to give you my reaction, and then we're going to get into it.
They received a 911 call from someone concerned about the kids.
A stunning find in Sissonville has led to the arrest of 2 adoptive parents.
You're being charged with a felony, child neglect, creating risk of injury.
Donald Lance and Jean Whitefeather now in jail as their children are now with CPS. It started on Monday when deputies got a call just before 6 o'clock in the evening. The 2 children were being locked in a barn at this home on Cheyenne Lane in Sissonville.
They weren't able to locate any guardians or parental figures or anybody around the residence or the barn, and started having a conversation.
Where is Sissonville? I heard it's like a rural area in the United States.
With 2 children that were inside the barn.
Deputies of...
That is so crazy. Look at that. Looks like a damn animal barn.
Eventually forced their way into the barn, where they said they found a 16-year-old girl and 14-year-old boy inside a 20 by 14-foot room. Investigators say the teens had no way to get out of the shed with no running water, no bathroom. The girl told deputies their parents had brought them food around 6 o'clock that morning, but said her and her...
Look how big that property is. Like the house up there, I guess, I don't know what that red building is. Is that a part of their backyard? Looks like a Chinese flag with American flag a little bit, but it's not yellow, it's gold. But yeah, that's weird.
Her brother weren't allowed in the house and were locked in the barn for long periods every day. Eyewitness News spoke to neighbors who were afraid to go on camera.
Why are you afraid to go on camera? Is it that rule out there that they're scared that someone's going to go if they speak out? That's crazy. That just makes me think of like Chainsaw Massacre, small little town. You don't want to say anything because the neighbors might log you off.
But claim multiple families called police about the children's safety several times, and they are thankful they are now safe.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty bad case.
Several times. It just makes me think, what else happened at this property? What else did people witness? The fact that people called the police several times.
I mean, it's you know, in any type of situation like this, it's not really comparable. A horrific condition, like it's just not how you want or how you would even expect children to be raised or been taken care of.
Lance and Whitefeather eventually showed up at the home. They're now...
What is that? I'm so sorry, y'all. There's a big, weird beetle, and I don't even know how it got in. It's just flying around. Okay, sorry.
Charged with child neglect, creating substantial risk of injury. The mother admitted the children were left in the shed, but reportedly told deputies they, quote, liked it.
They're trying to, you know, get the children back in better living conditions, better placement, and the detectives will continue to investigate and build this case.
In Sissonville, Hannah Klein, Eyewitness News.
Hannah, thank you. And deputies said a third child who was about 5 or 6 years old was found alone in the main home. Now, the child was found crying and close to the railing of an approximately 15-foot drop from a loft.
Thanks for watching.
I really want to listen to this court case. If you guys know where to find it, let me know, because I really want to hear what they say. But let's go into this article here. We're going to talk about it because I'm sure there is more information. White couple in rural West Virginia is back behind bars after a judge revoked the initial bond and raised it to $500,000 apiece, so $1 million to release both of them. More than double the amount they faced last year when police arrested the pair on charges of locking their adopted Black children in a barn and forcing them to work as slaves. So you telling me they were getting children to work as slaves last year, they got released, and they still had the same children? What the F? Now, I don't know how true this article is. That's why I want to see the court case myself. I want to see what they're saying. Donald Ray, 63, you're too old to be adopting kids, bro. You should be retired at this age. And maybe that's what he thought he was going to be. He was going to be retired with a couple of slaves. And Jenna K. Whitefeather, 62, both of Sissonville, were ordered to appear in Kawawa County Court in June 11, more than 8 months after each posted a $200 bond following the arrest in October. At the time, police conducted a wellness check at the Cheyenne Lane home, where shocked to discover two of the couple's 5 adopted children living in deplorable conditions, padlocked inside a ramshackle storage shed on the back of the property, which had no working lights or running water. So your kids love being in there, dying of thirst in a hot ass shed. It probably doesn't even have AC. It's probably hot as hell back there in those rural areas. The abused children were identified only as a 14-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl, as the third child, identified as a 9-year-old girl, was confined to a loft inside the main house away from the presence of the adults and isolated from her siblings, police said, according to the reports. At the initial court hearing in October, Lance and Whitefeather pleaded not guilty, and Kanawha County Circuit Judge Mary Claire Arks set bond to $200,000 each. Where they got the $200,000, that's what I want to know. Where are they getting this money from? The couple made bail in February and they were released to await trial. They remained free for several months, but in May, a grand jury indicted the couple, I think, on more than a dozen new charges, the most serious being human trafficking of a minor child, which prompted the judge to revoke the lower bond, ordering the couple to held of $1 million. See, there is more that the news is not telling us. So they were trafficking a child, which makes sense how they got this $200,000 the previous year and were able to get themselves out. They must have been doing some. That's so sad. Along with human trafficking and neglect with serious risk of bodily injuries or death, I don't find the bond to be sufficient, Arkas told defense attorney during the second bond hearing. The upgrade charges included alleged use of a minor child in forced labor, child neglect creating a substantial risk of serious bodily injury or death, as well as false swearing and potential civil rights violations based on color, race, or ancestry, according to the court documents. The indictment suggests that 3 of the 5 adopted children were Black and that the human rights charge stemmed from those children being specifically targeted and forced to work because of their race. A small toilet seat from the RV was placed in the barn for the children to share whenever they had to go to the bathroom, police said. That's disgusting. During the second bond hearing, Whitefeather explained that the barn where the children were found was a teenager clubhouse and maintained that the children were not actually locked inside. But neighbors dispute this claim, saying the children were forced to perform farm labor and were not permitted inside the residence, the indictment says. When rescued, the 16-year-old girl informed deputies that they had been locked in the barn for approximately 12 hours and had last eaten around sunrise. According to the Burdett, and the children locked inside could not exit the shed, and deputies had to force themselves into the shed. Deputy Burdett entered the shed, and they immediately noticed a disturbing smell and a wave of heat due to the lack of circulation. That's what I said, right? Because it's out there in the heat. That is so crazy. Whatever happens to these people, I hope they get what they deserve, and I hope justice is served. And you didn't see the whole time what I was reading. I apologize. The whole time you guys were stuck on the Twitter screen. Yeah, you know what's so funny, Yolanda? This is not really shared out there a lot, because I was trying to find more information on YouTube, and I was like, yo, there's like only one YouTuber talking about this. So this was really wild to me. I see you still upset to get over it. It's shots. Yeah, right. CC Live, shots. Okay, so we are done with that. What is the next thing I was going to tell you guys? Okay, disgusting video of the day. So I have to have videos where I had to show you something that I saw that when I show you, you're going to wish that I never showed you. So there is a service which I believe in India costs $1. This service costs $1, right? And this service involves cleaning your eyes. Okay, are y'all ready? I don't think you're ready. If I saw it, you have to see it too. So this is the service. No problem. Is a remarkable racing car. What is this about racing cars? Ignore that.
ऊपर इस साइड
The poor child is probably like, why are you cleaning my eyes like this? Like, this is what monkeys do. Like, what the hell? Okay, so we're not going to watch any of that because that is weird. But who does that? Who cleans their eyes that way? Like, some countries, I just do not understand their culture, and I will never want to understand their culture and some of the things that they do. The things that I saw this week of what other cultures be doing, I'm just like, bro, I'm not going to that country. I travel a lot, and there's some countries I just don't want to go to. So we're going to go to the next thing. Oh, where is it? Okay, we did the stomach girl. Okay. Oh, look, this is Keesha stuff. We're gonna let the spastic alley crew wait very long because you know they'd be very extra about me, so they're gonna have to wait extra long for me to share them this. But we are going to talk about this. This is super interesting. So Ari apparently is starting a podcast, guys. A podcast. Look at all the gaslighting in the comments, just so you guys know there's a lot of gaslighting. But anyway, look at and some legitimate concerns, but some are basically gaslighting. But anyway, let's look at this. I really want to show you guys this. Ari. So we know Ari, right? It's been a long time since we heard about Ari. If you guys don't know who Ari is, she was a YouTuber that was a part, who's Janae's daughter, and Janae was the manager of DMB Nation, and she managed like Carmen, Corey, Nick, and King, and all them. Well, we really have never heard Ari really speak her piece or speak her side in a lot of things. So now we finally get to see it. We finally get to see her sharing her side and her piece. So let's get into it.
With the former baby mama crew, which included Ari, Neek, and Carmen. Ari is doing a podcast where she's been speaking on a lot with Neek, Carmen, even her mom and the relationship, and speaking on her mom allegedly scamming, even stating that Trey did cheat on her and that was the reason behind the breakup. So here's Ari's explanation to the whole demise of the J QCG.
I'm so happy. But people weren't there in that house with me with the looks and the conversations and the meetings. There were conversations about how she get this deal and I didn't. If I keep going up, now this word is being thrown about me. Oh, she's selfish. Oh, she acting funny. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. And it's just like, huh? I'm on tour and my partner's talking about, I'm gonna jump off this boat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I'm literally on the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that must have been Trey. Was Trey telling her that he was going to jump off this boat? Woo! Child, that sounds toxic. That sounds like a toxic relationship. Or maybe he wants to swim. Maybe talking about swimming. I doubt that.
And like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, just give me a second. Give me 1 second. Aaron, I want you to do the song again, but Rich is going to do the part with you. I'm like, hold on real quick. Still on the phone. Put the phone down. Go sing. Perform. Entertain. Then you get off and like, hello? And it's just like, it was so much that was going on that I got to a place I was like, I'm willing to put it all up just to have some peace because it wasn't worth it. My friends are now beefing. And when everybody was to pinpoint why we were all getting into it, it all came down to do with jealousy because it should have been me. It should have been this. It should have been that.
If there's 20 people in the room and I'm trying to sell something.
And I'm trying to sell something. God damn, I should have got to that.
The Fashion Nova deal. Oh, you know, Janae, you must have got that for her. And it's like, no, my label did because I'm signed, because I'm actually good at what I do.
1 second. I forgot one thing, but I'm going to talk about it. So it sounds like she's talking about that someone in their crew was jealous about her being successful and signing with Rich Kid. Is it Rich Kid? Yeah, it's Rich Kid. So it sounds like they weren't happy with that, and they weren't happy that she got a hold on 1 second. I gotta fix this real quick. Okay, so let me start again. So it sounds like they were getting jealous and upset of the deals that she was getting. Let's continue.
No, like I got favor over my life that had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? They had to pick somebody to blame for. Still on this tour and doing these amazing things. And there's 13 million people talking about my mama at this time. And then you sitting there like, wait, these people all got my number. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, what do I use this time for? To promote this song or address this beef? And then I don't address the beef, and I'm coming home and I'm seeing her cry, and I'm like, dang, because I'm like, I told you stop messing with these folks because I could have seen it from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Just for everybody years later to say, yeah, we sorry, we were just going through a lot. We were scared that you help us. You know what I'm saying? We were just scared that you were going to do this. And you're like, I'm sorry, what? And the whole world believed it because of the influence. And I use this platform and this traction to give y'all more traction because we know drama sells. It would have been 18 bajillion videos about me. But it's just like, it just kept going and going that the weight and the pressure of influencing made me just, I was so over. I didn't want to, it took away from the people who loved me. Like my supporters who's like, I love you.
I feel like Ari should have addressed a lot of the things. You know what I mean? She could have addressed so much of what was going on. It's so sad that she has kept this in for so long. And now she decided to go tag. But hey, it's really good that she is talking about it. Like, go you. Do you, Ari, talk about it? I think it's good. Please talk about how they use your child to make him cry. That shit was really sad. There was a prank. I don't know if it was fake. I don't know if Ari knew. She never commented on it. But little Perfect Last was pretending to hit her child. The child, she got a belt and she was hitting the ground right in front of Ari's son. And the son is scared as hell. He's crying and they're purposely like screaming at him, hitting things on the floor to make him cry for some clout. And they let them upload that video. I would have beat that. Oh my God. I don't know how Ari, like what happened behind the scenes. Did you smack them behind the head? Did you beat them up? I don't know. I would have done that. You did that to my son. Boom, boom, boom. I'm beating all of you up. I don't care if it was a prank or not. You can tell the child was in so much distress, emotionally distressed. And it's just so crazy. So there's so much that happened. And I hope in this podcast, she addresses those things, because I think a lot of people do want to know, like, what happened, etc. And it's really good that she's speaking out. She actually already spoke out before and defended her mom, and she's doing it again. So I think there's just so much that she hold back, and I think there's so much more she can say. But let's keep watching.
So much, Ari. When are you coming back? When are you this? And I'm like, y'all, man, cheating on me, and y'all love us together. Like, I don't know what y'all want me to do, and I refuse to be one of them couples that just stick it through for a change. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't keep my manager because y'all all think that she is scammer, but actually, she does a good job. She just acts like a mom.
She acts like a mom. Yeah, I don't think Janae was scamming either. We had a whole series about it. Had some exclusive interviews with Janae, Corey. And yeah, you can go check that out if you want. So what do we talk about next? What are we talking about next? Okay. What are we talking about next? I know y'all waiting. Hey, Marty, here for the commentary. And I can't see that emoji on the computer for some reason, but I'm guessing it's a teacup. Okay, so we have passed that threshold. We're not talking about that anymore. Oh, this is something that I wanted to share with you guys, and we're going to be watching at the same time because I have not seen this. It says, little girl breaks down crying after Pageant award was mistakenly given to her, then handed to the correct recipient. Daddy, hold me. It says, let me share. It says, my sweet baby was handed an award by accident, and the little light in her face quickly turned after they took it back. Ended the sweetest daddy-daughter moment. Why is it my screen not sharing? Because of that. Okay, so I'm back. Oh my God. I haven't done this for so long, guys. I apologize. So let's go watch this.
Are they in order, Britt?
Next and over.
All right, time
Next and
out.
over.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11.
No, she's got to be 11. All right.
Oh, the girl in the red or the girl in the blue?
All right. Best eyes goes to contestant number 6, Aubrey Parker.
Oh, the girl in the red. Why you make your kids do that?
Contestant number 6. Hey, girls, if you hear your number, your name, she knows who you are. All right, best smile goes to contestant number 10, Morgan Thomas. All right, so your Miss Heart of the USA Future Little Miss Division Queen is Teresa Goodry.
So
I think that's almost over. Should gave a damn thing first. It's okay. It's okay.
Now look at the ladies on the stage. They're not saying anything. They're just being quiet while she cry on there. That is so sad. Why you gotta play games like that? Just make a fake reward or something. It's a competition. You know, kids gotta learn the hard way. But they made a mistake. So you need to rectify that mistake somehow. Oops, sorry, the reward doesn't belong to you. You shouldn't be doing that. That's just sad. So let's move on to the next thing that I wanted to show you guys. So I think we can call this the cutest thing of the day. And the other thing I showed you was the thing of the day. Okay, we finally here. We finally here after the Keesha bit. I know the Listing Alley people waiting for this. So first of all, let me address this, I think, the third time. If you're not following me on my Instagram, I'm pretty sure I spoke about it either in the community section or the Instagram. It's called The Real Martin Lewis. That's it. If you want me to react to a certain video, you can send me a DM in there. You can send me a DM there, okay? The real Martin Lewis. So, let's get into it. So, recently there was some drama. So, Keesha has a TikTok and she spoke about Paris Harley because apparently Paris Harley was saying something in her Discord. So let's talk about that. Let me show you. So it's right here. How do I do this again? I gotta click here, present. Just getting it up for you guys. Share. Okay. Let's watch it.
And a few things about businesses, and that's it. If you are watching this and you recognize me, it's probably from YouTube. I've been a content creator for the last 10 years on YouTube. I do a lot of stuff on Instagram. I have built myself and established myself on both.
I love, she's like, I've been a YouTuber for a couple of years. Yes, talk your shit.
Platforms, and TikTok is just something for fun until today. Because this person, Paris Harley, yes, come on to the.
Let me see what it says.
10 years on YouTube. I do a lot of stuff on Instagram. I have built myself and established myself on both of those platforms. And TikTok is just something for fun until today. Because this person, Paris Harley.
I'm thinking about starting a campaign on TikTok to alert people that.
Yes, come on to the forefront because you got me.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to annoy you with this, but Keesha keeps moving.
Platforms, and TikTok is just something for fun until today.
Her hands in the way.
Paris Harley.
Okay, there. They should think twice before doing business with someone that blackmailed a trans woman that she would out her if she didn't do what she said. And
yes,
people don't like to buy homes for transphobes. Most
come on to the forefront.
People something about their family. So I don't know if this is Paris Harley for sure, but apparently it is. Let's keep watching.
Because you got me F all the way up. And I want y'all to understand that y'all are going to have to sit here for a while because it's going to be a very long ride. We have a lot to unpack, and I'm really going to be discussing the dangers of being an influencer and how me being an influencer has gotten me bullied, doxxed, harassed, cyberstalked, and a lot of other things that y'all have no idea I'm about to tell y'all about. And I know a lot of people want to be influencers. They want to have all the follows. They want to have all the likes. They see or seemingly see the money and all that comes with it, the brand deals, the opportunities. And that is true. A lot of that is definitely true. But y'all don't see how a lot of people have y'all effed up and really be playing with y'all whole livelihood. And you're currently dealing with a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I've dealt with that too, man. It's a lot.
Legally. So when I get to something that I cannot share here on TikTok, I'll let you guys know. But for the most part, I'm going to be completely transparent and honest because Paris Harley, once again, wants to make an appearance in my life. And you didn't know that one of the people who are in your private group is actually a huge supporter of me. And they sent me this last night. A lot of y'all are probably like, who's Paris? What's going on? And I'm going to read all this stuff that Paris is trying to do here very soon. And then y'all are going to have a lot of questions. So I'm going to have to do a little backstory, catch y'all up, fill y'all in with a lot of things. But what you're not about to do is get away with what you were able to get away with for over a year. And a lot of thousands of your supporters sit back and let you do to a innocent woman who has never done anything to you. You're crazy.
Okay, so it says, if these people support you, why do they keep bringing you drama? I don't understand. They obviously want to see you upset just as much as the others. I don't believe that. I have people as well that support me, and they will send me stuff to let me know, like, hey, there's this crazy person that did some stuff to you in the past, and they said this, and they're planning to do this. So I don't think that's a bad thing as well. Shout out to my supporters that do that to me. I respect you and love you. I don't think you guys are trying to harm me. I think you guys are trying to tell me what's up and to be prepared. Keisha's in a good situation now that she lets her, I watched some of her TikToks and stuff like that. Not every single one, some of it, and a little bit of her lies. And she mentioned about how people, she let her know, not her work, the real estate, whatever she's in, she let them know about those situations, her brand deals. They all know up front what they're about to deal with when they do brands with her, because you guys know we exposed Spastic Ali 2 years ago, and how they operate, how they gaslight, and how they manipulate, and how they try to get into Keesha Kaylee's personal life to cause disruption and cause agony and drama and all this mess. We have done that. It was such a good series. And let me tell you a little bit backstory about that, why I wasn't able to finish it. Because a lot of people just ran with this narrative, as they always do, Spastic Alley being Spastic Alley. You go to any section of Listic Alley, they're making fun of the people in Keesha Kaylee's forums. Like, that's how bad that forum in that area is. So they were running with the narrative that Martin found something and he's scared. No, I found everything that I need to find, but my hard drive screwed up and I lost so many clips and videos. Like, you got to understand, it took me so long to put a whole timeline of everything together and cut those things up and research into that. And that made a 1-hour video. It was a lot. So for me to lose a lot of that stuff, it was so frustrating. So I managed to find some things and put them back, but then other stories were coming up and I was working on those stories and I already lost the whole timeline on there. I can't just go back and try to find those lost pieces when I'm focusing on these other stories that are coming in. It was very frustrating and hard. Y'all let him be biased. I wasn't biased. My video was very good. In fact, people in other areas of YouTube were saying, Keesha, Martin made you look so bad in the first couple of episodes. But as soon as I started showing the other people, oh, Martin's biased, Martin's this. It's contradiction, and I love to see evidence, and I would love to see receipts. If you're going to say that, show me proof and receipts. Anyway, so a lot of those things that I freaking lost. And I also had an interview with Keesha talking about the second book. Because remember on the last episode of season 1, was it episode 5? We discovered that there was 2 different books, and they were changed a little bit. And I had an interview and I questioned it. I go, okay, what about this? What about that? And I was so annoyed that I lost so much of that. I asked Hazel for receipts too, and she never gave. And when I asked Hazel for some stuff, she looked the other way. And when I exposed that she did that, all she did was throw fallacies and made personal attacks instead of addressing what I said in the video. And we're going to get into that because that is so funny to me. Now, what do I want to show you? Because there's some stuff that I know that you guys don't know at all. Like how Paris's channel got taken down because you guys were claiming that what Keesha said wasn't true about how she got taken down. Let's talk about that. Paris Harley was investigated by YouTube. For you guys that don't know, she was investigated by YouTube. And I believe it took, I don't know how long it took, but it was like, they take very long. On YouTube, and I've been involved with YouTube investigations before, they do take time. So for example, someone false copyrighted my video and claimed their videos to be theirs. And they sent in a document which wasn't a legal document. So they committed perjury. So I had to talk to YouTube, right? And then get a, Keisha's different because I think she has a YouTube manager. So I'm not sure if she messages them or she talks over the phone. I think she talks over the phone. I could be wrong when you have a YouTube manager, but it's still the same thing. It's not like special treatment. They like, nah, you have to do this investigation. Here's your case number. That's what happened to me. I got a case number and I literally had to ask them every single month for an update. Hey, what's going on? Did you do this? Did you check this? Did you check that? And then I finally got that video back. And that video is about Secura Kemp. I would love you guys to go check out that story. A woman that went to Maryland with her friends and her friends betrayed her. And till this day, the mother doesn't know if the body in the car was her daughter or not because of so many inconsistencies with the police and the people in that town and in the area. So I would love for you guys to really support and push that story out there. Yeah, I want to put energy in some other BS, put some energy into that because I worked very hard on that. And I think that story deserves to be out there and pushed. And it was so sad that someone striked that video and tried to take it down. Poor intention. She does have a manager. She showed me the emails, etc. As well as that, my friends have YouTube managers. So YouTube managers are real. This is not something that people just make out at thin air. So let's talk about that. YouTube managers. So yeah, Paris Harley was investigated and then they took her channel down. Paris did way too much. You would look into those videos. She did way too much. And that's why her channel got taken down. And she had video focused on Keesha Kaylee. That's where she effed up. If she made videos on other content creators, then it might make sense. But she was going in on Keesha Kaylee. Yeah, Keesha Kaylee. I'm sorry, I had a brain moment. I'm like, hang on, that's her name? So long. So, yeah, that's why her thing got taken down. But she can come back on YouTube if she wanted to. She will have to have someone hire her and she can come back on another company's YouTube channel. You know what I mean? She can do that. Poor intentions. I'm not sharing false information. My information is pretty accurate. But if you have the receipts to prove me wrong, go ahead. I know you don't because I know what happened. Because I had the timeline of events. I had everything there. But that damn hard drive issues. So let's get into, I think Keesha shared it in one of her, let's have a look. Did she share it in one of her things? I don't know. She did. I think she showed an email, but I'm not sure if that's the specific email. But YouTube investigated her and she got taken down. I showed you, okay, what in the videos that I had was lies. Ashley, what in the videos that I showed was lies. So let's move on to, and I might send my link so you guys can come up. Where is it? Invite link. Let me get this. I'll post it right here. But don't do black screen. I don't do black screen. Show your face. If you're not going to show your face, you're not going to come on my thing. I'm sorry. I need to see your face. So there's a link if you want to come up on. And yeah. Are you dating Jeremy? He is. He's paying me $50,000. No, I'm just kidding. He's not. I'm trolling. No, that is a lie. That is not true. So you guys are going in with the trolling now. Okay, so Keesha did a lot and said a lot, and I didn't watch everything because I had people sending me this, sending me that. But I did notice something that Miss Hazel said. Let me share this tab. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna make you guys extra mad today. I can't wait. Let me put this. Okay, so we're gonna see what Hazel says, and I'm gonna show you the contradiction.
I really think my words was like, fuck your mother. I don't give a fuck about your mother.
Ooh. Oh, goddamn, the language.
Mother, like, that's how I feel today. I literally don't care. I have my own mom that I care about, that I love dearly. Like, I don't care about your mom. I don't. I never said anything about your children. Never. And as an influencer, you have a service. Again, you have.
I never said anything about your children. Never. Okay, so let's get back to that video that I made. And then I'm going to show you the fallacies and the gaslighting. Let's get into it. Share this tab. Okay. There is so much to break down. I might have to go on another live to show you some other stuff. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's see. I never said anything about your children. Let's get into it.
Hazel and Ashley made more live streams, and apparently kids were getting dragged.
Now, as some of you guys know, I wanted access. Apparently, kids were getting dragged. Apparently. Did you hear the words I said correctly, Ashley? Apparently.
To these lives to see if it's true. Is it true that Hazel and Ashley was talking bad?
I don't think Ash was talking bad, because Ash said in another live with Hazel, let's not bring people's families and kids into this. So I don't know if she was saying that to the people in the chat, or if she was saying that to Hazel or the people in the chat. So I don't believe that Ash said anything, but it wouldn't surprise me if she sat there and let that be said, because we're going to get into that too.
On Keisha's kid. Now, I do not have access to these lives, and I did ask Hazel twice.
Yeah, because I wanted to be like, oh my God, is Keisha lying? Let me see. Let me see. Because she just made a bold ass claim. Let's prove her wrong. You know, let me have a look. See, and I like to see if this is true or BS.
And I've seen you guys encouraging her not to show these lives.
See, y'all just shoot her in the foot. You just shoot her in the foot. He's trying to recruit people for information against this tired A storyline. But here you guys are coming to my YouTube channel asking me, did you see Keisha talking that? She lied. I thought y'all tired of the storyline. It's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy for me. So she has video evidence to prove that Keisha's lying, and you dummies are telling her not to show it. Okay, let's keep watching.
If it was me and someone accused me of talking shit on kids, I will have no problem sharing their lives.
Me too, Martin. I will have no problem too. I will expose the person for lying. Who would not want to expose a liar? I love exposing lies, but people are stupid. You see in the comments there, these spastic alley people, they go, don't show Martin, don't show the proof. Sounds like you might be scared of the truth.
But that's just me. And obviously there's a huge difference than talking about someone's parenting than actually talking about their kids.
Yes, obviously there's a huge difference, but there's more because we had receipts.
Now, according to Hazel, her and Ashley did speak ish on the kids and Keisha's mom. And apparently this was said on Lipstick Alley. Now, I will go
oh my God.
Go into more detail about this post and what's the drama behind this post in another episode. But I wanted to point out, as you can see here, this account does belong to Yes, I'm Hazel. And then she says she definitely talked ish with me.
She's saying that Ash, is it Ash? Was definitely talking ish about Keisha, her mama, and the kids. The F?
About Keisha, her mama, and her kids. The F, let's be real. So she's referring to Ashley. This is the thing. How do I know if this is real?
Kid. This is when I look into it. The Spectre gadget. So I looked into it.
So we're in the forum, and all you have to do is search her name, right? So that's what I did. As you can see here, everything's...
It so sucks I'm in this country because I can't go into Lipstick Alley. They blocked this country, y'all. Y'all can talk all the smack about me and I won't be able to see it. That's sad. You know what? I've been mentioned on Lipstick Alley so much. I'm so happy they don't have a forum. So happy they don't have a forum about me. Because there's another blog that has a forum out there about me. I was like, oh my God. The fake tea is real in this shit. There was so much BS.
Yes, I'm Hazel. So, okay, so it was actually in a derailed post 21, and I cannot find that anywhere. She's been in Black Owned. She's been posted on Keesha's forum, but I cannot find this derailed posts of 2021. I'm like, where is it? And it's not under her name, but that's the name that I typed in. So I can only assume that maybe it's been reported. Now, I did.
Okay, so who said I was getting paid? Who said I was getting paid? Put your hands up. Put a number 1 if you said I was getting paid. Who said I was getting paid? Come on, come on. Okay, cool. Here's a link. Let's talk. Let's talk, because you're about to look like an idiot. Come up. Let's talk. Because I'm getting paid, right? Let's see, Team Real, let's see if these people are actually going to come into the chat, if they're so real. They're so loud and proud. Let's see if they come into the chat. Let's see if they come on live, because we're going to talk about if I'm getting paid, right? We're going to talk about if I'm getting paid, right? Why you guys are not coming in? Oh, okay, I thought so. Some fake-ass fools in the chat that can't come up. Yes, I have talked about it, Bella. Where you guys at? 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 You love. Why are you so mad and defensive over someone who is lying? Why are you gaslighting? Why can't you talk about me getting paid? Why can't you come up? You just keep on bringing up irrelevant shit because you cannot stick to the topic because you're lying. So you get your hand, you go like this in your booty, and you're like, oh, let me get another lie out. Yeah, so we're not going to talk about you getting paid anymore. We want to talk about this. No. We're talking about me getting paid. Come up. So y'all scared, huh? Y'all scared. Y'all scared. Okay, so we're not going to talk about it. All right, move on. So we have just proven that Lipstick Alley cannot talk about me getting paid because they have no evidence. This video shows itself that clearly I'm not getting paid. Anyone who was getting paid wouldn't go ask the other person's side of the story, wouldn't ask to see the evidence of the other person and what they're saying, if it's true or not. So we can stop with that bullcrap and pull up with some real shit, which you guys can't because you have to make up-ish on Spastic Alley. And I know you mad about it. So let's continue with this video. Oh my God, this gets so good. Let's keep watching.
Message Hazel, and I did ask her, is this you? Is this your account? And she said yes. After all this, I decided to ask Hazel and show her what I have, and she pretty much just left me on scene. Did you hear that?
Okay, so she left me on scene and she's like, I had to show you for what? Why do I have to show you? Is that your profile? Yes or no? Instead, I got this. This is so funny. I'm going to show you guys what I got, okay? This is so funny. I can't wait to show you guys what she said. Okay, where is it? This makes me laugh every time I watch this because she really tried to come. By the way, I don't hate Hazel. I don't hate Paris. I don't hate none of them. I think Paris is so funny. Like, I think her sassiness is very funny, but I think my personal opinion is she got too obsessed with the whole Keesha Kaylee thing. All I did was just talk. You know, you did more than just talking. Stop the cap, you know? Like she had good video quality. She looked good. She had really, when she stopped going onto her like emotionally invested and was getting sassy, it was like you can actually watch it. It was entertaining. But when she was, her emotions were invested, you're a bad mother. You did this, you did that, just pulling out these allegations. It was just like, whoa. And then seeing all the other things, it was just too much. And it's why she got banned. So we are going to, I'm going to show you this before I forget, because I'm talking too much. And no one has still came up to the table. Okay, so Ashley, I'm banning you because you didn't want to come up, and I don't have time for people that I don't have time to argue with stupid. So until you can prove your point, you are off. I'm just kidding, baby. You're just going to be on timeout. So let's go into, what am I showing you? Okay, let's go. Someone said, Martin, your English hasn't improved. Thank you. I've been practicing. Okay, so let me get it right here. I'm going to show you this video. Share. So if she did say and show you those videos, let me know, because I couldn't even have the time to watch this full video because she ended up, Hazel took it down so quick. I was like, damn, they didn't even give me time to respond. I only watched some of it, laughed about it, and then I was on my merry way. So let me, is it coming up? Talk about how you really can see. Okay, what's up, Paris? I see you in the thing. I'll put you on. Hold on. Through that nigga, and you really attracted to him. Talk about that. Okay, that's probably your thing. Like, talk about. See, you really acted to him. This is called it's a fallacy. Instead of addressing what was in the video, she's talking about stuff that she's just pulling out of her ass. About that. Talk about something that actually matters. That you're really trying to slide him from up under her. That's what you're really trying to do. I'm hoping that she leave that man so you can take him. That's what you really want. Stop playing with me. Yo, she's so masculine and angry. Maybe you want Ashley. Oh my God, man. Okay, so Paris is here. We're going to add her to the stage and see what she has to say.
Hi, Martin.
Hey, Paris, what do you have to say? What's
I just
going
want to
on?
know, why are you helping this girl perpetuate this lie on me that YouTube took down my channel for harassment and bullying? What receipt did she send you that showed you that? Because I know that's a lie, so you can't tell me it's the truth.
Do you have proof that it's a lie?
Absolutely. And do you have proof that it's the truth?
Yes.
What, do you have something from YouTube that said it was taken down for harassment and bullying? You don't.
I do.
That's not true.
So okay, so what do you have that says otherwise?
So the truth is, YouTube did do an investigation. They went over 90-something videos, and they took down 2 videos. One of them was taken down for harassment and bullying because I had a clip from Zolo's live where he said something disgusting that I didn't blurt out, and that's got removed for harassment and bullying. That's the only video that ever got taken down for that on my page. So 2 videos out of 98 were taken down, and they demonetized my platform. They didn't delete it. So she has the email from YouTube when they said after investigation happened, we deemed that 2 videos needed to get taken down. However, we did not find the channel to be in violation to terminate it. So after the investigation, as it says in the email, they stated after going through all those videos, we are not going to take the channel down. The channel went down because I was circumventing demonetization with another platform that was monetized. It had nothing to do with harassment and bullying. That's how I know you don't have an email from YouTube stating that, because they already did the investigation and we have the emails that concluded the investigation and what it said.
Okay, so did you take your channel down because you decided to?
I did not take my channel down.
So how did your channel get taken down?
Because of circumvention for demonetization. Circumvention of technologies. It did not say harassment and bullying on that email you have, because that's not why I got taken down. And if you say that's the reason, then post it, because that's not what they sent to us. We both got the emails. She's a liar. And for you to be someone that's supposed to be reputable, I would hope that you would read everything that you have instead of saying out of your mouth, this is the truth. And you have me on Instagram. You could have clearly asked me or said something to me about it, but
Look,
you didn't.
First of all, if I'm wrong, I'm more than happy to correct myself. I've always been like that, especially on my platform. But from what I've seen, it looked like your page got taken down.
But see, you said looks like, babe. We have YouTube
and I would definitely look at it again, and I would definitely love for you to send me what you have if you're open to showing me.
You know what? And it's so funny. I baited her to do it. Watch the very first TikTok video on her page and read what the YouTube says email that she actually received, because she likes to doctor shit up, but she messed up when she posted those TikToks that I baited her to go on her rant on. She messed up. Read what it says. Pause the screen and read what it says. It said we went through her account and we took down 2 videos and we demonetized her, but we did not find anything after this 6-month-long investigation that proved that we should take her channel down. It says it right on her very own TikTok page. She can't lie.
Can you send me what you have though?
Yes, because I have the same email. I can send you exactly what they said was the conclusion. And if you type in youtube.com/ParisHarleyXO, it will show you why my page is down. And it says circumvention of technologies. It does not say harassment and bullying. You can Google a channel that actually has been taken down for harassment and bullying. And when you look at the page, when it's taken down, it says this page is taken down for harassment and bullying. That's not my reason, because that's not what happened. She's a liar. Okay. She's trying to make it seem like I was bullying, harassing her children. She's disgusting. She tried to make it seem like I made up this ring of people to call CPS. All these lies. This is not okay. I'm sick of her.
Okay.
And for you to come into it, please do your research, because I know my mouth was spicy. You're right. I dragged her down from the head to the toe, and I don't apologize for anything I said. But you're not going to add shit on top of it, because I didn't do that.
Okay, so I definitely want to look at that. If you can send me what you have, I'm going to look at what I have and put it together, and I'll definitely put it in a live. And if I'm wrong, I'm definitely more than happy to apologize and correct myself. But I have a feeling that I'm right. But if I'm wrong, I have no problem saying that I'm wrong.
If you have a feeling, you can just read. Did you read something that said your channel is down for harassment and bullying?
I don't remember on her TikTok.
No, just anything that she sent you her receipts from her side. YouTube never sent her that, because we were in the same investigation. If I didn't get it, she didn't get it. They never said that. So you never read that.
I did have some emails. So I want to look into it, because you're telling me something different, and I want to look at what you have and see the whole picture.
And to this day, if you look at the video she posted, if you did your due diligence about this,
because Paris,
she put up a whole hour-long video about me.
I'm honestly telling you, Paris, I think YouTube took you down, and because of those things, and maybe YouTube is not obligated to tell you that.
They are obligated to tell me, because
there's a lot of weird shit that happens, but I wanna look at what you have and look at what I have in the emails, and then see what it is. So if you can send me that, I would appreciate it so much.
And so secondly, there's a whole hour-long video that she posted about me being a harasser and a bullier. I don't think you watched it, but I'll just ask you these 3 things. In that whole video, find one screenshot or one soundbite of me harassing or bullying any child. I've never written any harassment to children. I've never said any harassment to children, including her children. like, I don't know where this is coming from. All this stuff that she made up, and it's like, oh, Keesha was such in danger. From who? I never did any of the things she alleged other than drag her. That's it. None of it.
So
And
you
there's
never
no
did
proof
anything
of
in your,
any of it.
did you ever do anything in Discord? You never gave links
No.
to people to get information to send to her?
I never gave a link
workplaces?
to nobody, to nothing. I gave a link to my Discord in one of my lives, and I said there was stuff that they were doing stuff or whatever. If you want to find out what they're doing, go into the Discord. That's the only link I've ever provided for anything.
So when you tell people if you want to find out what they're doing, go to this Discord, this link in my Discord, what was your intentions in that?
So someone told me that they had been, that in the Discord, they were talking about writing to people that she was like affiliated with, that they were, I guess, they knew who the brands were on Instagram, and they were going to write on the Instagram page in the comments to like alert them to what they knew and like tell them, we don't think you should be working with Keesha. So they then started replying to people on Instagram saying, we're going to investigate this and see like see what we think or whatever. And then after their investigation of what they decided to look up, because people were reporting it, you know how it goes, they decided they didn't want to work with her anymore. I didn't tell people to go over there. I didn't say, hey, this is the brand, this is the link. I didn't put, and even if I did, who cares? That's legal. If you don't want someone that you think is bad not to be working with a company that you could possibly purchase from or whatever it is, you can hit them up and say, hey, I want you to investigate this. They did their own investigation. I don't work for them. If they came out and said they investigated her and they decided to drop, what that had to do with me? What illegal is that? What is that? Who cares?
It doesn't, to me, it doesn't really matter if it was illegal or not. It was your attention behind that. Were you trying to be sneaky and like, oh, check
no,
out
it
this
wasn't
link,
trying to be
guys,
sneaky.
so
I
you
didn't
can get
care.
this
If
information
I'm
and
not
go
her
to other
friend.
companies. So, you know, we want to take her money away, etc. You weren't
I
on
don't
that
give,
type of
at
level.
that point, I didn't give a damn what happened to her. If you wanted to be an evil piece of and bring up someone's very vulnerable moment of when they wanted to unalive themselves and do all this other crap, then guess what, babe? I don't care what they're doing in Discord. There's the link. Go and look. I'm not protecting you, but I wasn't the person who sucked them and made them do that. That started in LSA. You know that. I didn't do that. So don't try to blame. She's trying to pin all the LSA stuff on me. I'm not letting her do it. I didn't conduct that. I don't have the time. I don't care that much. I never made
Did
a
she
petition
try to
against
pin
her.
everything on
Yes.
you? Trying to
Martin,
do
did you even hear
everything
the recording when she
because
said, did you hear the recording when she said she would pin the charges that she was going to falsify on me onto somebody else as blackmail? You didn't hear that?
which
Where have you
recording
been?
is this the recording that you meant to send me? The one that I asked?
No, it was a recording that's been around the internet for 2 years. You haven't heard it?
I probably did. Maybe it's in my timeline. I don't know. Maybe I haven't.
Martin,
But
you
I
gotta do
do
some more
know
homework, babe.
that Paris, I did ask you for some recordings too that you never gave me. Was it that
I don't
those
remember you
links that
asking
I
me for
asked you?
something I didn't give you.
Because I just
You
actually
told me we were
watched
going to do a video interview together, and then you dipped out and never hit me up. And then all I saw is that you did
I
so many
dipped out.
interviews with Keesha, not me. Yeah, go look at the DMs, babe. You never said, I said, I'm ready
Hold
whenever you
on.
are. And you never
Hold
followed up.
on. Let me look right now.
Because I'm not running from shit. She's a liar, not me.
Okay, get you up soon. Yeah, I was gonna, when I was up to your episode, I was gonna interview you, and I never did that because the hard
Yeah.
drive.
Because, and I know
So
this
don't
because
act like
I'm a truth teller, Martin.
don't act like I did because I
I'm
didn't.
not running and ducking from no smoke. I told the
Yeah.
truth from the beginning to the end, and I'm not gonna apologize for shit I said about Keesha.
Okay,
I
so let
believe
me
it.
go to the recording that I asked about. Let me see, because I know I asked you about. Okay, so you said you had a phone conversation with her, right? Yeah, and you said it was like 3 hours long.
Yes.
That's what I asked for, and you know, I don't think you said anything to me about that when I asked you for that.
Okay, I still have it. That's the phone call where she says to me, if you do what I say, which was delete my videos and do whatever.
I wanted to have your full recording. I remember that, and I asked you. Yeah, I never dipped. It may look like that, but I promise you I never dipped. because when I was doing the whole timeline events, I wanted to get up to a specific part and talk about the whole situation with you and her. And then that's when I was like, okay, I want to interview you and ask all these questions. But then my hard drive, because that was going to be the next episode, I'm pretty sure. And I was also going to have a talk to someone else, that girl that went to court with her. But yeah, I never dipped. But that's that. But anyway, look, thank you so much for coming on. I'm going to hit you up about the DMs that you got from YouTube because I really do need them. I'm going to message you right now. And then we'll talk about it on the next live. But that's all I have for you today, guys. Someone says it's a YouTube simple search. No, because I wanted the 3-hour conversation that Paris said she had. I wanted to listen to the whole thing so I can understand the context and have everything, not sound bits and pieces. I wanted the whole thing. I had what Keesha gave me, and I was waiting to what Paris would have because I wanted to compare the two, and I wanted to see what Keesha gave me, and I wanted to see what Paris gave me. And I don't even think Keesha recorded the whole conversation. She was with Paris, but Paris is saying that she recorded the whole conversation. So I wanted to see the full thing. So I did everything right. I did my job. Don't try to act like I didn't. So I do have it. I do have Keesha. I want Paris's one. I wanted Paris's audio because it's 3 hours. That was at the time when was working on the series. Now I'm doing live, shooting the shit. But that's it. Let me add this. But that's all I have for you today, guys. I can't wait to see these DMs from YouTube. And on my next live, we'll talk about it. Removed from studio. But I'm pretty certain she got taken down for bullying. I'm 100% certain about that. But if I'm wrong, I will correct myself. But I don't think I'm wrong. I'm 100% certain that's why she got taken down. But I'm going to do what she said, look into it. And I really want to see these DMs from her and see what YouTube told her. Because I'm curious if YouTube now is trying to protect themselves. You know what I mean? Because sometimes YouTube doesn't have to tell you why they take you down. They can just take you down like that and not give you a reasoning. Because when my main channel got taken down, I was given no reason at all. No reason. No reason to figure out what I did, how I can fix it. Nada. It was all under assumption that it was bullying and harassment, but they could never tell me exactly what I did. So I was like, yo, all I did was tell jokes. So there's that. 100%. That's why attorneys are in the bushes. Oh, but yeah, it's been really fun. Like talking to you guys, and I will talk to you on another live, hopefully tomorrow or later on tonight. And I want to get these emails and put everything together. And I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Peace.